Sometimes you meet somebody for the very first time and it feels like you've known them forever. That was the case the morning we were waiting for the shuttle to bring us back to the trail. We met Bethany and Doug Richards. Not only were they both retired firefighters out of Alexandria, Virginia, but both of them were also working for a cure for Parkinson's. While we are hiking for a cure, they're pedaling for a cure. Their project, which has raised thousands, is called the Bike Box Project, and it is helping to raise money for Parkinson's disease research also through the Michael J. Fox Foundation. If you look here, you'll see that they have been extremely successful. And in next October, I believe it is, they're planning to pedal across North Carolina. So you can check out their project and help them, support them, and maybe if we can get done this trail in time, we're going to head back and see if we can find them somewhere pedaling on the hills of North Carolina. Well, we're getting ready to head back to the trail. And it's morning, about 7, so we leave in a couple of hours, and I don't know if you can make the snow coming at us. It's not quite what we got at home, but we'll be hiking in this for a while. Looking forward to it. This is more what we were training for than the warm and fog, so see how we do. It'll be a challenge. So we're back on the trail today. It's March 7th. It's our granddaughter's birthday.
Happy birthday, love.
Happy birthday, love. We just talked to her. A little bit of snow. It's cold. It's beautiful. So we're off to the races. Sila Bald, and can't really see the camera, but when you come, the trail goes straight across, and it's a quarter of a mile up side trail. Oh, I can't see what this is from, to tell you the truth, and so we're taking it because that's what we came for. So I'm going to take some pictures because it's so bright. We have no idea what there are, but we'll try. Down the middle there, follow the snow. That's our packs. We left them behind. Grab the water and trekking poles, and we're heading up there. Actually, we're not at the summit. We're at the dog leg. I don't know if you can see way down there. That's where we started. That's the views off there. Off there. Now, it's cold, no doubt about it. The wind chill up here is pretty good, and we'll film the data later. Okay, we just got down. I'm thinking the temperature out has got to be in the 20s, don't you think, Jim?
Oh yeah.
And
it's supposed to be
Graham Shorty, I think it's
28.
about in the 20, 28. And up there, what you don't see, I guess you pick it up now, is if I know anything about golf, which I don't. This apologies to you, Joe, back home. I think that's what they call a dogleg right. So that's like a summit, and then it continues up there. So we went up just beyond that first summit at the turn, and that was where the pictures came. The wind was up like plus 30. Beautiful vision all behind us going this direction. So we're taking a little break here because now that we've come back down, it feels outright warm.
It does.
So we're going to have some lunch. Hey everybody, we're here at Wire Gap, and came out of the wind, and we're heading up. And whenever there's a tower, that means there's a top. But that's good. We got a break out of the wind for now, right?
Yep.
How you doing?
I'm doing great.
Very good?
Yes.
Yeah. I came right up over this top here, and you can still see the amount of damage it rolled right up over this fire up here. And it's made out of stone, but it burnt all the wood off, and they're starting to rebuild it. We were glad that we took the time to get up Wire Bald and to climb the tower and to take a good look around. But as a consequence of our time there, or maybe going up the other bald, or the late start that we got at the beginning of the day, the afternoon was closing in quickly upon us. And so was the weather, and so were the trail conditions. The trail conditions, as the day went on, became muddy, and then as it got later, they became icy. And so our travel from there at the stone tower towards where we were heading to Wire Bald Shelter a few miles down the trail became one of the more difficult parts of our hike. We got to Wire Bald Shelter and found that there was no place to put our tent, and we had to move past that shelter area, find a place by the side of the trail, and make way for that night. It wasn't a great way to end a good day, but at least we found some place to put up our tent. We stuck it out that night and headed off first thing the next morning. Good morning, everybody. It's March 8th. We're in our tent still, trying to get up and get moving. It's about 5:45 now. What would you say? We overestimated yesterday?
Or underestimated. We thought we could do 10 miles, 11 miles. We started at 10 in the morning.
Yeah.
And we really couldn't.
Yeah.
We did it, but we shouldn't have.
Yeah.
So we got ourselves over-chilled.
Was about 17, I think, and 19 degrees last night with about 25, 30 mile winds.
We believe it's snowing. We can hear it falling off the tent.
I mean, there's a bubble of hikers coming along with us now, which we haven't had this many. It's a bubble is when a bunch of people all coming out of Franklin at the same time. So because we were slow by the time we were on the second shuttle by the time we got to the let's see, anybody see a smiling face? Turn your light on.
You have my light.
Oh. Yeah, maybe put it over there.
You want you have a light?
Yeah, that works. By the time we got to the shuttle, the campsite, all the tent pads, any place that you could put a tent was all filled with people. So we continued down the trail, found a place off trail, and cooked our supper and got in. I mean, it was on a hill, so we kept sliding down.
Yeah, we kept hitting the back of the tent.
It's like sleeping on a toboggan.
We had to sleep in almost all of our clothes, so I'm not sure how that works when you get up now and you're in those same clothes, how warm we'll stay.
Yeah.
So today we'll make decisions as we walk of what we're going to do.
I think it was about, 17, 30 mile an hour winds. We'd like to do 10 today, but we'll have to see how slippery the conditions are too. So.
Yeah, we know it's snowing, and we'll give you a picture of that once we head outside.
So we're not going to do a lot of filming this morning because I can barely move my hands.
Catch you later.
Hey, we're alive. We're back with the weatherman. And he's telling us it's going to be 90 degrees today with a gentle southwest wind. It's good to be back. Where you been, brother?
Yeah, just hiking along in this nice cold weather.
He's having fun. He's back home plowing snow, so he's happy. Amen. How are you doing, Mom?
Morning.
Good morning, everybody.
Finally.
I'm going to flip this around so you can see what we're looking at. We're finally warm. There you go. I did about... There you go. Pretty view, sun. It's going to be in the 90s. I'm going to be in my shorts by noontime. So we're back. It's not lunchtime yet, it's about, but we're hiking down, and it's been a steady snow, but pretty manageable all in all. It's more of a flurry, which would take any day over rain, and the wind has been maybe 10 to 20, the weather in the 20s. So we're just trying to get a pace where we're warm, but we're making good decisions about where we're putting our feet on stream crossings. I mean, it's one thing to be in this, but to get cold and wet feet. Our feet are warm, but we don't want to slip into mud and get wet. Our plans today are very cautious. We made a decision to kind of head for a 10-mile day, and then when we get to that point, we will reconsider if we got mileage, and if the trail looks as easy as this part, which it may not, then maybe we'll continue. Otherwise, it's no day to mess around. We know that when you get cold, you start making poor decisions, and your coordination becomes an issue, and that's the last thing we need. So they say that you earn a through hike, and that's, I believe, the truth. They don't give it away, and the last couple of days have been what we expected. I don't think we expected this cold, but it was within the realm of possibility because our sleeping system was rated down to 10. And I think if I had it to do over again, and I knew this was coming, I'd probably rate it down to 0. So, that's it. Moving on. Putting my hand away, back in my glove before it freezes. Hey, Grandma. Wave. Would have helped if I had put my finger on it and started taping when I moved it around. I have more videos that I missed because I didn't touch the stupid thing. What brings you guys up here on a cold day?
Spring break.
Is it really? A little over 10 miles a day to finish the day. Tomorrow we're going to try to get to the Knock. But it was cold, but a good day actually. We were in and out of snow almost all day. Footing got a little weird, but a little icy, but we're good. Yesterday we came in too late made it really hard to get set up and to find a place. Today we were off the trail early enough to get the best possible site. None of the sites here are level, so you slide around all night. But it was a much better afternoon. So tomorrow, they're promising some sun, 40 degrees. We got 7 miles to go into the outdoor center, and then see what happens over the rest of the week for weather.